Hi everyone, Mo here to do another session live of ASMR. Um, I just wanted to say that last night I had writer's block and I didn't know what was going on with my brain last night, but I have news for you. I'm back and so is my brain. Yay. And I figured, you know what, it's probably because I was tired. And so, you know what? I got a really good night's sleep, and this morning I woke up and I got a plot now. Yay! So this is Rooster, and he's got red tail feathers. I was going to pose you guys a question. That's him with red tail feathers, and I wanted to see. I'm in the middle of character development with this comic strip, guys, so I'm just trying to figure out what looks best for the character. So this was the next panel, and at this panel he doesn't have red tail feathers. So if you guys click R if you like the red tail feathers, or W if you like the white tail feathers, that would be swell. You don't have to, but if you wanted to, that would be swell. I also wanted to let you know that tonight I'm going to be doing a pastel on black. This was some of the work that I have been doing. Scooty, coffee trail. Somebody asked for avocado, and I obliged them. And there's my little gold. There's my little pot of gold, and there's my pelican, and there's a mermaid. I'm gonna try to fix the mermaid. I wasn't too happy with her, so. But I was using a different medium too, so that's my story. So, you guys, if you like the white tail feathers, just click the W, or if you like the red tail feathers, or if you prefer me to use red, just click the RI. So I wanted to catch you up as to what's going on in the story, the Village House Show. I was at a loss yesterday. I don't know what was going on with my brain, but it was not doing what it normally does. So I did some brainstorming today, and this is what I got so far. So Rooster is Veal's new BFF now, and so it was. Rooster had been is become Veal's BFF, and as they continue to travel, Lola suddenly lets out a gasp. Could it be? Yes. It was the paddy wagon, and it had broken down. So the group quickly pulled over to a very conveniently placed big rock, and they hid behind it in the bus. And so they sent Tracker Cow to find out what was going on, because Sheriff, hi Edward, hi Izzy, I'm scared, don't be scared. So the sheriff's there, and the paddy wagon's broken down, and Tracker Cow's going to investigate, Tracker Cow Angel. And so he comes back with his report. The truck's got a radar problem, and the sheriff's there. And so Chuck's all bummed out. He goes, oh, damn, bad luck. And then Lola goes, no, I got a plan. She says, Jeremiah. And so if you're following the blog, you know that Jeremiah is a goat and he eats everything. So she sent him out to eat Sheriff's tire and the paddy wagon tire. And then she wanted him to eat the lock too. So stay with me, it gets better. So he eats a couple of tires and the lock, and then all of a sudden there's a stampede of cows. So all these cows are going all over the place, and so Sheriff has a herd of cows that get away. It makes sense to me. So I mean, all it took was just a good night's sleep, you guys. My writer's or creator's block was not working the way it normally does. So I'm back with my crazy ass ideas. Well, it makes sense for me. And if you're keeping up with the blog, you will understand my sense of humor. And trust me, you don't want to be a fly on the wall in my brain. It's kind of messy in there. I need to do some house cleaning for my brain sometimes, you guys, seriously. Sometimes a good night's sleep is all it takes, so it just really depends. So, okay, enough gabbing. So I have 3 panels that I'm going to work on. I have Goat, I have Chuck, Distressed, and I have the Paddy Wagon and Sheriff's Ride. So I'm going to do this first. I'm going to ink this panel first, guys. I got my glasses. I hope it got you situated to where you need to be. Get you. There you go. Hi. Hope you guys are well tonight, wherever you're residing on the planet. Okay, so here is the Paddy Wagon, the all beef Paddy Wagon. But I'm sorry. Hey guys, I made a list. I know exactly what I'm doing tonight. See, I am getting organized. And you guys, if you know me, you know I'm really unorganized. I try. I dedicated a couple of videos as to how organized I really am. It was during spring break, and I was trying to organize my house, my living room, and it's like, are you kidding? I'm thinking to myself, I don't think so. I'm really unorganized, but I try not to be. And I think you guys, if you guys have been following me at all, you know, and I openly admit that I'm lazy. I'm very lazy. And that I like getting things done, like not tomorrow, but yesterday. And I'm very impatient when it comes to getting things done, and I'm really bad at multitasking. So I got a couple of things that are going against me, but I try. You know, I blame it on the internet and high-speed internet and stuff like that too. People want things to be done yesterday. I guess I'm kind of like come from the same mold sometimes. So. As far as organizing stuff though, I suck. I'm really bad at it. Okay, so this is Sheriff's this is his cop car, his sheriff car. And he's got Cece in the car, and you can't see Paco, but that's what the shadows are gonna be. That's Sheriff here. There's Mr. Sheriff. And here's Cece, double agent Cece. Bad guy Cece. And then I'll just do it this way. There. Now, this is truck's all goomy. That truck's all goomy, and this is the guy driving the truck, and so there's a little lock right here on the truck, and so wait for it because it gets better. It does eventually. I think that's, at least my brain keeps telling me it's gotta be that. You guys, I was kind of worried about what was going on with this comic strip yesterday. It's like, what now? I'm thinking to myself, why can't I think of what I want the cows to be doing and what's going to happen next? It's like I never think that way. I pretty much always have a game plan. And I was worried about that. But you know what? I figured it was just, you know what? I was just tired. And it's just the end of the school thing. And I think it's just a lot of things going on with school. And, you know, getting the kids through school. All kinds of stuff going on, you guys. So I did. After my session last night, I went, washed my hands, tuned into an ASMR session, fell asleep, and this morning I woke up fresh, and it's like I had all these ideas. It's like, where were these yesterday? And I attribute it to just not having enough sleep, because I got a really good night's sleep last night, you guys. And I'm telling you, I think it's a lot to do with, I don't know, a lot of things. I mean, my late husband always said, you know what, never work when you're tired, because you start making mistakes, and I'm inclined to agree with him. He was a very smart man. When I was waiting on tables, and there were many days that I would come into work tired, and dropping things, and you know, getting orders, incorrect orders, and you know, what's the point of going into work if you can't, you know, work productively? It's just my opinion. That's all I'm saying. I think people do a lot better when they're 100%. It's a no-brainer, guys. It's like, so, well, that's all I have to say on this subject. I was just saying that I woke up this morning and I felt great because I got a halfway decent sleep last night, and all the ideas start coming back, and it's like, oh, okay, this is going to happen, then this is going to happen, and then this, and it's like, and this morning I had a game plan. So, yeah. Crazy how that sleep works, you know? Interesting. Let me see. I'm so anti-big pharma, you guys. I just, you know, I'm not a big pill person. So I only take a little bit of medication in the morning. I've got a thyroid condition, and so I have to take thyroid medicine, unfortunately. But that is, you know, it is what it is. There. That's the sun. Okay, let's just kind of go like this. There. That's that. Now, upload this guy. And so that's Chuck's all bummed out now. See, this is the next panel that I'm working on. This is Chuck. And he's going, oh, damn it. It's like, now what? And Lola's going, it's okay, babe. I got a plan. And she goes, Jeremiah. And Jeremiah goes, so. I need you to do that favor, Jeremiah. So this is the one marker, guys. Well, this is a crazy marker. Okay. So then, and they're behind, they're parked behind a rock. So the sheriff and the paddy wagon guy never saw them. And so they sent Jeremiah in to start munching on those tires and the padlock. So once the lock is eaten or gnawed off, all the cows are going to rush the sheriff and Paco. And not Zizi, because she's a cow. So they're going to... So that's what's going on in my brain right now. That's my story. That's my story. I hope you guys are catching up or keeping up. And I hope the comic strip makes sense if you read it, if you go to my blog site and read it, because it's pretty much up to date, you guys. I uploaded it and put dialogue in it, and I think I'm got a few more things to add in it, but I think for the most part I'm caught up with the comic strip panels and the dialogue and text. I could be mistaken though. But I'm thinking I'm all caught up. I'm hoping I am. So, Rooster and Little Bill are chums now. They're buddies. Because Lola told Rooster all about the sad story of Bill Small. That's all he's been wanting to do for all this time, is just to find Mom. So she won Rooster over with the sob story. Little silver-tongued devil. Okay, so Chuck is all kinds of going, what are we going to do now? And Lola says, I got a plan, babe. I think Lola always has a plan. I do believe she's the brains of the operation. Chuck thinks he's in charge. Yeah, Chuck. You think we know, Chuck? Of course, I could be wrong. You know. Chuck thinks he's in charge. Lola knows better. They make a good team. Lola and Chuck make a good team, I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. They've managed to keep Bill safe. and try to locate Phil's mom. Right now they're doing okay, I'm thinking. The next panel I do tomorrow is going to probably be a long session because I'm going to have to illustrate quite a few, the Stampede tomorrow. I'm going to have to illustrate that, so I'm not sure how I'm going to put that panel together, but it should be interesting. Okay. I'm thinking it should be interesting. It's a stampede of cows. It's going to be a lot of cows. Okay, Chuck's all bummed out and saying, oh, bad luck. Okay, so Lola, our little Lola. Oh, is this okay, babe? Don't worry. Smart and pretty. Who knew? I think I'm going to try to put together a comic strip book, or a comic book for this comic strip that's been running. So when I will eventually get an inker and someone that can help me with the panels and has to know how to go about putting a comic book together. I suppose it wouldn't be that hard. I'm thinking couldn't possibly be that hard. I know some comic strip illustrators from San Diego. Okay. Let's see here, Lola. There are her eyelashes and her horns. And then eyelashes. Give her a nose so she can smell and breathe. Okay. There. Now, I'm telling you, I don't know. When I clean this up, and in the end I will, I'm going to go over these cartoon panels and probably color them in AI. Thinking. That's what I'm thinking anyway. My training was in Final Touch Pro and Maya and After Effects and Photoshop. I guess Creative Suite is what I was trained in when I went to school, when I went to college. So I know a lot of the applications. It's been a while since I played around with them though. But I don't know. I like the way that just the coloring and how it, I scale is what I'm probably talking about. Okay, this, I think they're all outlined, they're fine. I'm not going to put their tags on. I don't know if I want to keep them on or keep them off, I'm not sure. Alright, so Chuck's bummed out. And this is where Lola says, I have a plan. That's that part. And then, he goes to, oh, I was going to do one more quick one. I was going to do the goat Jeremiah. Thanks, hey guys, thanks so much. Thanks again for just hanging out with me. I appreciate you so much. My cow peeps. My cow crew. Okay, Jeremiah goes. Jeremiah looks like he's stoned all the time anyway, so he's always got the incredible munch, guys. I guess he has a stash that no one knows about. I'm just saying, maybe it does. I'm gonna have to sleep on that. I'm telling you, I came up with all my ideas after a good night's sleep. Yesterday, I'm telling you, my hand to God, I couldn't for the life of me tell you what was going to happen in the next phase of my comic strip. I just didn't have a clue. And I got a good night's sleep, woke up, next day, nice and refreshed, and voila, a whole slew of just ideas came, crashing in. I attribute it to a good night's sleep. Like I was saying before, my husband, it's like words to live by, tomorrow's another day. You wake up and your ticker's ticking. It's gonna be a good day, obviously, in my opinion. And what a difference a day makes. It's like sometimes it just takes a good night's sleep, guys. Seriously. I'm just saying that. It works for me, I speak for myself. I like ASMR sessions where there's role play. I used to watch Ting Ting, this little Asian gal, and I enjoyed watching her sessions. And she got me sleepy to the point where I started nodding nodding off, and before you know it, I'm sawing logs. They had animals too, though. So we had 3 kitty cats. We had 2 white Turkish Angoras. They were beautiful kitties. Meg and Jack, and then we had Louise, and she was an American short hair. And these kitty cats were spoiled. They were so spoiled, you guys. Jack, our male cat, he was, oh my God, I love him to death, but it's like he would get up and he'd put his foot on your head. And you know, when a kitty cat puts his foot on your head, his little claws retract. And it's like, and it smarts. And I'm telling you, he knew how to get me. I was like, let me just poke Mom in the head a couple of times. She'll get up, she'll come around. And I did. And you spoil those kitty cats. But then once I was up. It's like I could not go back to sleep again. And that was, you know, I guess that's when the insomnia kicked in. And it's no fun, it is no fun at all when you know you have to get up at a certain time and you just sit and you watch that clock go round and round and round, you know. It is, for me, it weren't any fun, that's for sure. I opened a restaurant for many years. I would get in the restaurant at 5:30 in the morning to prep everything, and so I was up early anyway, but like I said, getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning and then not being able to go back to sleep again was a drag. And so and I am sorry, but I just do not like the idea of putting medicine in my mouth. My fear is that eventually that I will have to rely on medicine, pills and things like that. And I would never want to go there. It just scares me too much because I have an excessive personality, and I just would hate to be addicted to sleeping pills or any kind of sleep medication. You know, just scared of that kind of stuff. So. With my other addictions like coffee and sugar and swearing, things like that. Forgetfulness, laziness. Gee, I best not go on. Because you go, what? Really? I got a lot of isms, guys. Me too. So, my excessive personality has got me into more trouble than I wanted to get into, a time or two. So, try to quit those bad habits and, yeah. so there's Goat saying sup. What's up? I got the incredible munch. Good. Go eat those tires. And go eat that lock while you're at it. So that's it. And then I'll go ahead and upload these guys. I'm telling you. So I already have an idea for the panel tomorrow, so yay. So what I'm going to do next, guys, is I'm going to do my Chinese cherry block, or not Chinese, but Japanese. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me see here. I showed you guys my picture, my pastels. I'm pretty sure I showed them to you. So all you have to do is get my black paper, guys. What did I do with it? Let me see. Did I put it behind something? No. Under something? In between something? Let's see. Let's see over here. Let's clear over here. So I have decided I'm going to do a cherry blossom. Yeah, a cherry blossom tree, guys. And I'm going to do it with pastels. And I'm going to include some fireflies because I'm kind of digging those things lately. Those give a good effect, you guys. Those little firefly and little, not names, I don't know what you call them. Graphics, I don't know, guys. Anyway, all right, cherry blossom. And I'm going to start here. And since it's on black, I'm going to see we did cherry blossom trees in my classroom, and what I did was I got Indian ink and got straws for the kids, and you put a dab of the ink on paper and you blow on it and it scatters, and it makes such a neat effect that it looked like veins, tree branches. And what I did was I got some pink and white paint, and had the kids create Japanese cherry blossom trees. And got some sponges, and they dabbed their little trees. Some of those trees came out really nicely. And the kids have fun doing that. So tonight I'm going to do a cherry blossom tree, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to write my name right here in Japanese above the tree. We'll see how that turns out. We shall see. We'll see, please. Hope you guys can see this okay. This is a smaller M graphic, so let me try to pull this up a little bit more. There we go. There you go, guys. Yeah, we had fun doing those trees, you guys. And then this week we we did street art with the kids, and we used pastels to do our pictures. And I can, you know what? I never get tired bragging about my kids. I never get tired bragging about my kids. Some of them are just so darn talented. I'm telling you. Good kids. And really talented. Never is tiresome. Telling the world how much I love them and respect their little talented brains. Okay. Some of the artwork that I see coming out of these kids, though, you guys, is like crazy. I mean, I'm just telling you, some of the stuff is amazing. So we were studying artisans who did graffiti art and where it evolved, and it's graffiti has been around for thousands of years. Come to find out. Get a little history lesson in while I can. A little culture. It turned out to be a really interesting lesson. For sure. Okay. This is I would love to go to Washington. I've never been to Washington, guys. Washington State, where all the Japanese cherry blossom trees are. That would be really fun. A fun trip. I've never been back that far east. I was born in Cleveland. So that's about it. Well, and then I visited Pennsylvania once, and that was it. That's about as far back as I've gone. Someday. I think that would be a fun trip, and well, vacation wise. That'd be really fun. What an experience. I don't know what it is about history, you guys. I love history. I'd love to be a fly on the wall in one of these, way back when moments, Be really fun. Let's see. Let's give them some grass. Okay. Sorry, guys. Maybe I should put a little pond underneath. I'm thinking maybe. Do a Bob Ross thing. I could never compare to the master, trust me. It was just as silly. No, she could. Could never compare to the man. And he was was the man. He had all kinds of talent. I wonder how long he, I do wonder about his history, and I'm sure there's documentaries about him out there, but I just never thought to look until right now, and I'm going to. Now that I mention it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I almost forgot, and I'm not going to. I gotta get my little. I want to get my little fireflies in, guys, and I want to do it like this. You can call them little orbs if you want to. You can call them little fireflies if you want to. You can call them anything you want. I do love the effect that they give off. So I've been adding them a lot in my pictures. I can't help it. It's my excessive personality, guys. It just, I don't know. I think I'm a lazy. I like, but I just learned how to talk yesterday too. Like, spit it out, Mo. Spit it out. Oh, you know what? I need to put some other color in here, maybe. No, wait. This color. This. I'm gonna have to get some contrast color in here. I'm thinking maybe. Let's see where this. That is blue, and I do not need blue. I need a black. This is what I need. I'm just going to do my name right over here, but I don't know if I want to do it now. I don't want to take away from the picture, I don't think. I'm not sure. But it may render a extra element. Let me see. Let's see what your name looks like, and I'll let you know in a second. Google Translate. Let's see. Google Translate. Okay, so we're going to do English or Japanese. Let's do English to Japanese. Here's English to Japanese. There. And then go. Go. Look on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Good freak. Let's see. I guess it's not going to let me. I don't have time for this nonsense. Let me see. Maybe not. Well, maybe another time, because I'm not going to spend all this time trying to look up my little name. So, divine appointment, guys. Divine appointment. I think that will be good. Maybe do a little bit more water here, maybe. Thinking. Okay, that be that. And I'm gonna call it a night, guys. Alrighty, that is a Japanese cherry blossom tree. I think. Hey, thanks so much, you guys, for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you so much. Thanks, Sally, and everyone for being here. Gonna wash my hands and call it a night. And wish you guys well, and hope you have happy dreams tonight. You all take care of yourself, and I'll be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So hopefully I'll see you back here. Yep. That's it. Take care, guys, and I'll see you on my next video. I love you. Namaste.